So this is my very late, very delayed K-pop Demon Hunters review. I just saw it recently, and I wanted to talk about it, get my thoughts about it, and all that. And I know that it's been out for like 2 months, and I just took my sweet time watching it. But I have finally watched it, and like, oh my gosh, it's so good. And I want to talk about it. So it's funny because my delay in watching this movie and now wanting to talk about it is very similar and indicative of the success this movie has seen so far. In that typically you'll have like a release on streaming and it'll come out and it'll peak, if it's been marketed well, it'll peak immediately and then it'll kind of like trail off. With K-pop Demon Hunters, it's been like the opposite. It's been very weird. It came out and it peaked a little bit, and then it went down a little bit, and then it like slowly started climbing up, and then it just like held like for a long time. And that's very unusual for something on streaming to do. This is not normal behavior. Like I said, normally it peaks and then trails off, but this is like getting more and more popular. And I feel like at this point, it's probably at the height of its popularity. And I think a lot of that is due to word of mouth. I think a lot of that is due to the fact that there's some really good music in this movie, and it's probably made its way to TikTok and to YouTube Shorts and to Instagram Reels and all of that. So people have listened to the songs and are like, hey, this is really good, and they decide to check out the movie. And then the cycle repeats. So I think that's probably a big reason why it's having the weird kind of success that it is right now. But that's not to take away from like how great the movie itself is. The music is great, and it's a big part of the movie, and it's a big part of why the movie's good. And the movie is like so good. Like, when I started watching it, I was expecting it to be good because I had people tell me that it was really good, but I was not prepared for how much I was going to enjoy it. Like, I love it so much. And I think, one of the reasons why it's so popular, especially to my generation, Gen Z, is that it definitely has that anime flair to it. I know that this is technically Korean, but it definitely has some anime influence, which is super popular to my generation. Me, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with anime, but I think the things that they kind of took from anime and put into this movie were good, and they were great. They were good and great. So yeah. Also, like we said, the music was phenomenal. The music is great. I have Soda Pop stuck in my head. I can't get it out. Golden as well. It's so funny because like the premise of this movie, like I would have loved to have been in the pitch meeting where this movie was pitched. Because okay, you have K-pop, and then you have demon hunting, and the pitch was there's this group of 3 women that are K-pop stars, and they hunt and kill demons with thether songs and with their like really cool weapons, and it's awesome, and the music is great, but they're it's like bubblegum aesthetic, but there's demons, and there's like this lore, and there's this vow, and like it's so like on its face is like the most memeable movie ever, like in history. Like the premise is just like the most ridiculous thing, and then you sit down and you watch the movie and it's like, oh my gosh, like it works somehow. It just works, and the movie just executes it so well. Like, again, this shouldn't work, and it does. I think the whole cast of characters are really good. Obviously, the 3 main women are all super cool. They have super distinct personalities that makes you like each of them in different ways. And then you have like the boy band, the K-pop boy band thing. And obviously, I don't want to give away any spoilers, but I thought that they were really cool. And again, Soda Pop is like always just perpetually stuck in my head. It's so good. So yeah, I think all of the cast of characters, Bobby was really, really great. I love Bobby. So yeah, I think they did a really good job of making us like all of the characters, even like kind of some of the more antagonistic characters I think were really interesting. I didn't find any character like super annoying or anything, like not in like a, unless they're intended to be annoying. I didn't find them like unintentionally annoying. All the characters pretty much were great. You have the few, more primary characters obviously have their own arc, and they have a little bit more development going on and intrigue going on in their storylines that maybe some of the side characters don't get. But obviously that's normal. This one is obviously focused mostly on Rumi. So I've heard that they're making more sequels. I haven't actually vetted that, so I don't know if that's technically true. But if it is true, I would like maybe them to make like 2 more or something, and like one is focused on Zoe and one is focused on Mira, I think was her name. She had the coolest weapon, by the way. So I think that would be really cool if we could have a movie focusing on an arc for each of them. So like each have their own movie. All right, so I just realized that my memory card filled up, and I don't quite know how much footage I was actually talking in which it wasn't recording. So I will just give you kind of like an overall gist of how I feel about this movie. I really loved it. I'm going to watch it, so many more times. I've already seen it like probably 6 times through osmosis, and it's great. And, I hope that you have seen it. If you haven't, I hope you go see it. I feel like you probably have seen it if you're watching a review for it on a channel my size. So I hope that you liked it. But if you don't, that's cool too. And yeah, that's all I got to say about it. And I hope you guys have a great day.